Hey everybody, this is Mike Morelli from Season 7 of The Biggest Loser, back for the second time for DietsInReview.com, giving you guys Biggest Loser recaps for the week. One thing that happened right off the bat at last week's elimination that we didn't see is Allison gives these Biggest Losers a challenge. Lose 150 pounds as a group in 1 week and nobody goes home. But if they can't do it, 2 people go home. That's huge stakes for these contestants because no one wants to go home and everyone needs to be here for as long as they can. You know, one thing that happened this week, which I'm happy about, and I hope you all are too, is that Tracy comes back. Tracy's back from the hospital after what seems like forever, and you know, she's ready to get going. Unfortunately, she's still on exercise restriction, but as long as she gets her diet down pat, she's still going to lose a significant amount of weight and can contribute to the 150 pounds that the team has to lose. One thing she has going for her is that she hasn't lost that initial week 1 weight loss, so even though she can't work out as hard, she's going to lose a significant amount of weight. These contestants get a visit from Curtis Stone and kind of a crash course in diet and nutrition, along with a quiz. In this quiz, if they answer 5 out of the 8 questions correctly, they get a 15-pound weight advantage at this week's weigh-in, which is huge. That's 10% off. They answer it correctly, there goes 10%. In the challenge this week, they have another opportunity to gain another 20 pounds at this week's weigh-in. So another 20-pound weight advantage is at stake. Not only that, but phone calls home. We won phone calls home in our week 2, and it was great. I mean, you couldn't ask for a more fitting prize. One thing that struck me, is it me, or does Brown Team Danny seem to cry a lot? I mean, I love him, he's brown, I gotta rip a brown, but pull it together, man. You cry a lot. I understand, but you cry a lot. You know, the contestants made it. The contestants beat the challenge, they all get their phone calls home, they get another 20 pounds. Weight advantage for the weigh-in. You know, going into this last chance workout, you know, the trainers still aren't super psyched. I mean, week 2 is normally a notoriously difficult week. People gain weight, people lose 3 pounds, 2 pounds. Nothing good ever happens on week 2, and the trainers are not happy with it, still with a 35-pound advantage. You know, Bob takes Julio and really beats the crap out of him during this last chance workout. I've been in that position, and it is not fun, believe me. Julio's going to drop a huge number. He had a mediocre week last week, so he's poised to drop a big, big number this upcoming week. At the weigh-in, we see exactly that. With 2 pounds left to go, Julio weighs in, drops 19 pounds, which brings him to 31 total for the week, which is great. He's on average with everybody else. We see the Brown team weigh in. Daniel loses 6 pounds. Shay loses another 16. You know, that's big. You know, Shay losing, what, 32 pounds now in week 2 is huge. The only thing is, she had immunity last week. She had immunity last week. She didn't have to sweat as much. She didn't have to work as hard. She should be dropping big numbers for a long time to come. Daniel's the same way. 6 pounds. He's happy about that because 1, he's not going home. 2, he probably knew that they were going to be safe and didn't have to, you know, work out as difficultly and put himself in a better position in this game. So, you know, look for big numbers from Daniel week 3. Believe me, you know, something's going to happen. And that's it for this week. That's all that happened. No one was eliminated. So next week we get to see, hopefully, a great transformation from somebody. I'll see you next week.